everyone. Welcome to my channel. Many blessings to all of you, and I am many blessings. Okay, today I'm going to give a brief orientation of the Lyft app, okay, to get all of my wonderful Lyft newbies started. And hopefully by the end of this video, you should be able to navigate yourself around the app in terms of adjusting your navigation, updating your personal and payment info, cashing out the earnings that you make for the day, good things like that. Oh, and if I didn't say so already, yes, choosing the right navigation that's right for this app, or better yet, right for you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this party started, and here is the Lyft app. Okay guys, this is the Lyft app. Okay, let me start out first by showing you how to turn this on, which is very easy. You just go here to where it says go online. Okay, and that turns it on, and now I'm going to turn it off real quick before it schedules me a ride. Now at the bottom, I'll show you here, you have the menu bar, which is your home, earnings, and your monthly promotional button right there. Okay, I'll explain what the monthly promotional thing is later on in this video. But now, if you come to the top, you'll see my picture. You should see your picture right there. That's where the actual menu is. The one that I just showed you is actually the shortcut menu, and we just lost that. All you do is just click on your picture there, and there it is. Right there. Okay, now the first thing we have here is the home button, which takes you back in here if you want to get out of there. But the one that I want to concentrate the most on is the dashboard. Okay, because that is going to give you the layout of all your activity. Okay, so I'll just go one part at a time. First is your activities. Okay, this is what I did today. Did 5 rides, made that amount of money, and look at that, I only worked just over 2 hours, so that's not bad. Let's see, what I actually made was 54, because guess what, guys, you get tips. And you get to keep all your tips, which is what I love most about this. Okay, this is what I made today. I only worked this week, but if you want to know what you made for the whole week, you hit this week. Actually, I forgot, I worked yesterday too. And I only did 1 ride, but yeah, total of 3 hours and 8 minutes, all total this week, and I made $76. I think that is not too bad. Patting myself on the back here. Okay, the next thing is our stats. Your acceptance rate is very important to Lyft. Okay, they want you to keep that above 90%. So the way they encourage you to keep it above 90%, they give you incentives. Okay, weekly bonuses if you keep this above 90. That's one of the qualifications to be able to be part of the incentive. That's your rating, and this is how much you've done in lifetime rides over the course of the time you've been with Lyft. And the one thing I do love about this is if I need this money right now, I can press this little bad boy right here, get paid, and it will deposit it. It will be in my account in exactly 10 minutes. Okay, so, you know, if you guys are hurting for money right now, guess what? You can go out and drive right now. You know, it's a lot better to tell the vultures that you'll pay them in a few hours than tell them you'll pay in a few weeks. Get paid more. Invite and track your driver referrals. That's another big thing. Lyft pays handsomely to recruit other drivers for them. Okay, anywhere from, on the course of the year and a half I've been with Uber and Lyft, Lyft will go as high, so far in my experience, as high as $700 per driver that you recruit and train for them. That's why you see such a wealth of YouTube videos out there on how-to videos with Lyft and Uber. But Lyft, I think Lyft pays more in that respect. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Train as you go along. Don't be like me and wait 2 years. Or a year, it was almost 2 years to start training people the right way. Okay, moving right along. The power zones, yes. Now, Lyft does not tell you about whether or not certain ride areas will be 2x or 1.9x. You know, that's how Uber does it. Instead, they go by percentages. So they'll say, like, say for example, this week, February 19th, they got 10% to 30%. If you click that here, they'll show you what the percentage is by each time on each day. If you want to know where you have to drive to get that increase in fare, you know, you just click there and it tells you right here, like Tuesday, I'm doing Tuesday, Sandy Springs, between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., they'll give you 20% more than the actual fare. If you drive in downtown Atlanta, they'll give you 30% more than the actual fare. That's what that is. And you can do that with any time. They show you which days the fares are going to go up. Okay, so let's just minimize this here. Okay. Oh, come on, button, press. Okay, now this is what I was talking about why you need to keep your acceptance rate above 90%. And in case I didn't explain that yet, yes, acceptance rate is how many rides you accept out of all the rides you request in total. Okay, so yeah, that number always has to be above 90% in order to qualify for this. Okay, like this one, at the end of the week, or after you achieve this, I'm sorry, they'll give you a $20 bonus after you complete, let me get closer here, after you complete 20 total rides, each of which has to be done during peak hours. I'll get to that in a second. And like I said, your acceptance rate has to be above 90%. This one right here, to get a $55 bonus, you have to complete 35 rides, 25 of which done during peak hours, 90% acceptance rate. This is to qualify for all of this. So yes, you can make extra money with Uber. Now, how do we know when the peak hours are? This is it right here. Okay, from one day to the next. Monday, peak hours there is from 6 to 8 in the morning and 5 to 6 in the evening. Tuesday, 7 to 8 and 5 to 6, so on and so forth. what this is here, you see where the blue sections are? Those are the days I actually worked for Lyft. I was out of town these days, so so I did not come back to work until Friday. Okay, and this, lastly, the weekly guarantee. That says, as you can see, and it's always a 90% acceptance rate. That says what they'll do is, from Monday through Sunday, if you complete 45 rides for them, okay, they will guarantee that you will make $390. If you don't, they will make up the difference, okay? This isn't a bonus. This is a guarantee of what you will make if you complete this many rides, okay? I just want to get a close-up on that. So that concludes everything on the dashboard. Let's come back here. Okay, now we got scheduled pickups. Okay, I'll get to that in just a moment. Scheduled pickups, yes, that is the next one that we have here. And look at that, we've got one that's available. I'm not going to take it yet, but the feature that Lyft gives their riders is that they allow them to schedule their pickups, okay, and tell them where they're going and blah blah blah. When the request comes to us, I gotta talk fast because I'm running out of time. When the request comes to us, it'll tell us where they're being picked up and how much the estimated fare is going to be. I lost that page. So basically, if we want it, you see view details, it tells you and where you're picking up, where you're dropping off, and that's the estimated fare. I don't want it, so I'm not going to confirm it. Over here is where your list of pickups are, and when it's time to pick up that person, make sure your app is on, otherwise your trip will get canceled and go to someone else. Vehicle is where you store all your vehicle. You want to update all of your vehicle documents, like your registration and insurance. Documents really doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, that's your personal documents there that you had to submit to them. Navigation, that's important. Okay, this is where you select which navigation you want to go with. And right now I have Waze. I just purchased this phone. They are compatible with Google too. So right now you can choose either Google or Waze, and you'll see that on your phone. Okay, and I'm going to come back to the menu by clicking that button. The help button is another thing. If you have like a quick question, you can go into the help center, and basically you can just type in right here what you're having issues with. However, if you guys don't have a Twitter account, I suggest you get one, because that is the quickest way to get in touch with a person to help you if you got like an emergency that needs to be dealt with right now. Actually, I think there's a way you can get help right away, because I know they've got it where you can call somebody right away. I'll actually make a short video on that, because like I said, I'm running out of time here. Okay, the last one is right here is the AMP. That's this lovely bad boy right here. That basically shows you is to pair the AMP with your phone, and the directions are here. It'll take a while for me to go into the instructions, so if you guys want me to make another video about that, just let me know. The settings, I'm not going to open that up, but just to let you know, this is where all your personal information is, your address, so on and so forth. So with that said, I've got to sign off because it took too long here. Okay. I hope this helps you guys, and tune in next week, because that's how many videos I've been putting out every week. We can start doing ride-alongs. I'll start doing that for you. And since it's Lyft's turn for me to get into that, not Lyft, Uber, I will get into Uber ride-along. Okay? So